Heavy rainfall finally exiting the Tennessee Valley. We're not done with the wind though yet. Just how strong that wind will blow this afternoon coming up.
And we have an update to a fatal shooting in Huntsville earlier this month off Newson Road.
The charges the suspect is facing this morning. Plus,
it is very difficult as a parent to know that the strongest discipline that we can give a child is an expulsion for a year.
And nearly a week after two guns were found on the campus of two Huntsville City high schools, News 19 continues to press for answers from school leaders. I'm Kayla Smith in studio with how officials plan to make our schools safer. News 19 This Morning starts now.
And Steve and I have talked a lot about the rain this morning and how it is moving out of our area, but there's certainly a lot to talk about weather-wise this morning.
Oh yeah, and you know, in the coming days too. There's mostly good though, I think. So Ms. Smith gets to smile in this weather forecast.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, considering how wet it was coming into work this morning.
And you can always stay up to date on severe weather in the Tennessee Valley by downloading News 19's Live Alert app. Just scan the QR code on your screen right now to start receiving those alerts. And when most people think of emergency management agencies, they may be thinking about severe weather and damage control.
But the Colbert County EMA has their focus on something else. News 19's Mariah Wiggs joins us with more.
Good morning. The Colbert County EMA and local industry partners are attempting reporting live this morning. Mariah Wiggs, News 19.
All right, Mariah, thank you. Well, a man facing murder charges this morning after Huntsville police connected him with a shooting that happened earlier this month. Police say that Anthony Bradley shot Joshua Turney January 13th in the 3900 block of Newson Road. Officers say when they arrived on scene, they found Turney with life-threatening injuries. He died at a hospital the next day. Investigators say they believe the shooting is drug-related. Bradley was taken into custody by a U.S. Marshal Saturday, and he was booked into the Madison County Jail. Well, a Huntsville man now facing several bank robbery charges. Jail records indicate that Lawrence Jones charged with 4 counts of first-degree bank robbery. Those charges stem from both Huntsville and Madison police departments. The departments have not specified which banks he is accused of robbing. This comes as the area did experience a string of bank robberies over the last month. Those incidents happened December 13th, January 11th, and most recently January 13th. No bond has been set for Jones.
Constant remarks of violence, whether it's digitally or otherwise. Actual acts of violence, like they're, punching walls and things like that. Recent purchase of firearms, obsession with other mass shooters.
That was former U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Alabama, Jay Town. He says the FBI and the Secret Service have taken a close look at U.S. mass shootings and the perpetrators, and they have found there are warning signs. He adds if you see suspicious behavior and you want law enforcement to take you seriously, you should call in a tip and be as specific as possible. The FBI reports 25% of active shooters have had some sort of mental health diagnosis in the past, and 90% display observable troubling behaviors like increased violence or increased alcohol or drug use. Across the U.S., communities have seen 40 mass shootings so far this year, and it's just January 25th. That's an average of 1.6 mass shootings a day. That includes 2 mass casualty events in California over the course of just a few days. These shootings have killed a combined 70 Americans in 2023.
And here in Madison County, 11 people were shot, 2 of whom died after a mass shooting, a 21st birthday party in Huntsville. That is where it happened. The shooting took place on January 8th. 2 men and 3 minors were arrested for the shooting. The 2 men were charged with felony reckless murder. Only one of the minors charged with murder. The other 2 are facing gun-related charges. And now we turn to school safety in North Alabama. It's been nearly a week since 2 guns were confiscated from 2 students at different Huntsville City high schools.
After the incidents, the school system superintendent assured parents that a weapon detection system would be implemented across the school district. Now HCS is announcing this new security system. And News 19's Kayla Smith is joining us in the studio with more on this.
The district says it has been deploying the new system at various schools and athletic events recently.
Our hearts are broken, and we're working together with the community to heal.
A string of mass shootings across California leaves several communities searching for answers. The very latest from investigators after the break.
Central Alabama is seeing a spike in opioid deaths. The new numbers coming from state health officials. That's in our next half hour.